you may know, I'm long-term. Suck it, losers. This is my girlfriend, Zelda. And while we have a very strong relationship and love each other to bits, the journey here, we're here. But first, let me take you back to before I knew what I was getting into. Our date.
Way back when I was just a little bitty boy.
We had been friends in school for a while. Feelings I'd never had for someone before.
That's when I knew it was true love.
I started sitting next to her every day, taking breath. Finally built up the phenomenal courage to let her ask me out. Yeah, okay, she asked me first. My flirt. Way to go, Brody. Now future you will never hear the end of this.
It's not funny! It's never been fun!
We decided to see Top Gun together. And let me tell you, all I could focus on was how to do, you know, the yawn and shosh, the old rap, the infamous swoosh thing to do.
You ruined it. You ruined it and I'm leaving.
I don't care what you tell me. I'm gonna have to fly that plane and I'm gonna have to fly it good.
Or I'm driving! He's gonna remember this night no matter what, I guarantee that. And Brody can never talk to a girl again.
Alright, I get it.
Okay, I'm doing the
I'm the plane guy. Planes are my thing.
Well, that was a good movie, huh?
This guy's naked.
And I love the guys. I mean, not like that. She wants you to do.
You ruined it.
Be a man. Do it.
Whoa! Yeah, she likes me. I can't believe it. Yeah. Whoa!
A few months into I had the brilliant idea to take Izzy. I'd wow her with my treat her to some s'mores, and we'd gaze into the cock. Right away, I got to say,
It's never gonna be funny!
Does that look unstable to you?
Might be a little lopsided.
Our plane literally started flying away. I had packed nothing but a flint and steel.
No!
A flint and steel and a survival knife. Before we had gone camping and that, I can start a fire with practically nothing. Fine, whatever. I mean, I went to freaking wilderness camp when I was 13, but for kicks and giggles, let's have you give it a go. And hey, if there's one thing I accomplished on our trip, it was such as collecting Mario. She still wanted to be with me. One time, he asked,
Are you gonna wear that?
to a hoodie I was currently wearing. Yeah?
Well, that's too bad.
Well, how did you? Secondly, Izzy has a saw glitch that prevents her from picking up her phone when it is most necessary. Another thing I definitely wasn't prepared for was the I'm a textbook. I'm talking about homework projects from 5th grade and blankets or clothing that are just begging to be put out of their misery. Look, I'm all for sentimentality, but I fail to see how a receipt for rat poison and ravioli from 6 months ago is supposed to be useful. Wait. When we first got together, I promised Izzy that every month I would give her a new squeak. Which is really cute when you first get together. But after a couple of years, they've slowly and inevitably taken over our home, and I'm afraid if we turn the lights off, they will take over our souls. It also didn't take long for me to become the designated driver of our relationship. Not like she's incapable of driving or anything, she just slows. But naturally, this does not stop her from commenting on my driving or, quote unquote, help.
Are you trying to kill us?
I can cook an absolutely mean, but otherwise, I'm better left on the sidelines. Oh.
Why don't you go grill this steak?
You want me to put meat on hot metal and stand still until it's done?
Mm-hmm.
Recently, Bryson and I were all sitting together on a flight to Albuquerque for VidCon. Now, I'm pretty tall at 6'6", but Izzy jumps high at 6'5". Not long after, the guy flies backwards, digging into Izzy's kneecaps. I immediately sprung into defense mode and tapped the guy on the shoulder. Hey, can you put your seat back? My girlfriend is very tall. To which he nodded and complied. Slime! I happily turn to continue beating Bryson in Smash Bros because he's but not even 5 minutes go by and he just does it again. So I quickly tapped on his shoulder again. Hey, could you put your seat back?
Actually, no. I'm trying to sleep here, and the way you asked was actually very disrespectful.
It's a 2-hour flight, and dude, I asked you nicely. Look, that's just not the way we do things around here. Around where?
Who's we?
I get it.
Just ask him to move forward.
What? But there was no negotiating with this moron. So, when he briefly leaned forward to get his drink from the flight attendant, I stuck my knee behind him and to sweeten the victory, when this dude stood up, he was barely 5'6". If he's 6'2", I'm Shaquille O'Neal. If you're playing Minecraft, turn on to your partner. Despite everything, I talked about all the funny stuff here, but if I talked about everything I love about Izzy, I'd never shut up. I really love and appreciate Izzy more than words can convey. She's seriously...
Hey love, I'm going to spend even more money to purchase an accessory to get this sodded thing up and running. How does that sound?
Sounds like the rustling of divorce papers.
So either way,